Hello, everyone. Welcome to KCC Anytime, Anywhere. Hopefully, we'll be meeting in person soon. Um, I this week I was volunteering again at Korea Post, NZ Post, and this week I was doing something terribly monotonous. All I was doing was basically folding up these bags that hold empty bags that hold parcels. These are material that's made from the wheat mat material, rough stuff. So you fold it and then put it in a bag. So you just keep folding and put them on a bag. Put as many as possible in each bag. Pile it up, next bag. Doing this for 2 hours, I can tell you my mind almost went brain dead. And and I so, and the interesting thing is I could have kept doing that without thinking, but there was one occasion where I looked in the bag and saw, oh, there's a leftover parcel in there. It's a very small little parcel that was left inside the bag. And so we took it out, and obviously we need to redistribute this. But the thing is, it reminded me of something. Our reading of the Bible sometimes is like that. I certainly feel that way sometimes, where it feels like we're just folding up these black bags and put it in another bag, and we just keep folding, and sort of nothing quite happens. It sort of doesn't strike us very much, and I thought, why don't we find more little packages in there, little gems like that? Why don't we find more joy of our salvation through the Bible reading? And I think it's because sometimes we need to rub our eyes a little bit like that, and that before we read. And so I did that. I rubbed my eyes a bit and did that this week, and I came across some two really amazing passages. The first passage is from Isaiah chapter 12, verse 3, and this is awesome. It says here, with joy you will draw water from the wells of salvation. We Christians should be full of joy. Yes, we can be struck with trials and suffering sometimes, but we have a joy that's unquenchable because our joy is based on this well of salvation that Isaiah talks about. I'd like to turn to the one that really got me the passage was when I rubbed my eyes a bit. You know how last week I talked about our Father in heaven? I didn't say hallowed be your name, but Jesus' first two sentences for how to pray to our Father is to say, our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Now, hallowed be your name. How can we glorify God's name? I mean, obviously, by just saying the words don't mean much. But here's the beauty of it, and this is found in 1 Peter chapter 1, verses 3 onwards. So I'll read to you. So this is how we can actually dig up this well of salvation and give us joy. So verse 3 says, blessed be the God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ. Now this is similar to saying, our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. And then it goes on to tell us in 1 Peter, why? Why do we glorify God's name? Why is it such a joy? Well, it says here, according to his great mercy, listen carefully, he caused us to be born again in a living hope through the resurrection of Jesus Christ from the dead. To what? To an inheritance that is imperishable, undefiled, and unfading, kept in heaven for you, who by God's power are being guarded through faith for a salvation ready to be revealed in the last time. In this you rejoice. And I find this so encouraging from 1 Peter. It reminds us we can take for granted our salvation so easily because it's this black bag piling up thing. But actually, there's always a parcel in there waiting to be found. And that parcel is a gift. It's a gift of salvation that gives us joy. Let us come back to this again, According to his great mercy, he has caused us to be born again. And from then on, our lives have changed forever. Do you feel that? Do you see that? If not, let us ask God to help us rub our eyes, the spiritual eyes of our heart, and to see again this beautiful salvation. This thing cannot be mined enough. We can keep digging and digging and digging and keep finding parcels, or should I say gold and silver and gems and diamonds. So let us continue to pay attention to God. Let us listen to God. What he has to say to us is precious and is life-giving. Let us continue to say, "Blessed be the God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ." Yes, our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Let us worship him together.